Yo, shout out to the shooters. Much love to all shooters looking to improve our shooting ability by improving our knowledge of what it means to shoot. This video is specifically dealing with the deceleration phase or the fall through. What to do immediately once the ball is out of our hand. So, once the ball is out of our hand, we've done everything we can to control for accuracy through velocity, release angle, and at this point is has the greatest potential for injury actually. So deceleration has been studied a lot more in baseball. If you hold your fall through in baseball, your arm's gonna explode like your shoulder. Um, an abrupt stop in arm motion will prevent this energy dissipation and cause tremendous forces to be absorbed primarily by the shoulder. If we think about Newton's second law, basically force causes acceleration and deceleration is caused by force as well. Ideally, we want to use the muscles to decelerate and we want to do it over a wider range of motion. So if you hold your shooting fall through, um, you may not have problems and it may help your aim, but it may cause you to have shooter's elbow pain, and or wrist pain. So if we take a look at Steph Curry's release here, this is his release, not necessarily his follow through. So from the release, we'll show what Ray Allen does. Drops his arms, retreats his elbows, swings his arms back. So this is probably a smart way to go if you want to avoid injury on your jump shot. Again, once the ball is out of our hand, we've done everything we can to control for accuracy, and gradual deceleration in this manner can prevent elbow pain and wrist pain, potentially shoulder pain, but that's rare because most shooters aren't primarily shoulder shooters. There's a lot of elbow, tricep action, but it could save your shoulder as well. Deceleration phase or fall through is part of shooting motion. Okay, well, let's talk about abrupt lower body deceleration as well. Landing from a jump shot can cause force to be absorbed in the ankles, knees, or hips. So if your hands are up or whatever, it may affect the balance of your landing and may affect your ability to decelerate in a safe manner. So bring the arms back may help with your landing, may not help with your landing, but here's something to think about as we move on to Jamal Crawford. How many times in your life have you seen a shooter sprain their ankle landing from a shot? Probably a lot. How many times in your life have you seen a shooter practice back landings in this manner? If you land like this, 0% chance of an ankle sprain, even if you land on someone's foot, because the deceleration is spread over 4 limbs and a greater muscle region than just 1 to 2 ankles. So I think that practicing ground landings is probably smart if you want to never ever sprain your ankle landing on a shot and still shoot with accuracy. So that's basically about it. If we think about the follow through or the deceleration phase, at this point, once the ball is released, there is nothing that we can do to change the flight of the ball. And if we hold our follow through, we can cause damage to the elbow, we can cause damage to the wrist, we can throw off the balance of our landing, and it's better to fall through, as we see with Ray Allen, and to be prepared to land on balance or land on our back if necessary, and that would save us from an ankle sprain. So if you find that holding your fall through helps with your aim or range in some way, that's understandable. It could help, but keep in mind that most NBA players do not abruptly hold their fall through, or if they do, it's rarely. It's something to kind of show off. Most of the time, they're prepared for the landing, as we see with Ray Allen here. So, if you have elbow pain or wrist pain, or have a history of ankle sprains, or you have knee pain from shooting or hip pain, then definitely the phase to pay the most attention to in your shooting is the deceleration phase. So I hope this helps someone keep shooting or discover source of pain and injury in your shooting or prevent injury. So spread these thoughts just by going out in the court and executing. And again, as always, this is from the Efficient Shooting resource, which is getting fatter by the day. It's up to 94 pages and it's chock full of good stuff. Not quite ready for release, hopefully within the next month to second month. If you want to be in on the early release, email energyefficientbasketball@gmail.com and we'll get you on the mailing list. So, peace, much love, and if you have any questions, fire them off in the comments and we'll get to it. Peace.